Yo, DTMB! This is Squid here doing my first commentary by myself. No dash, don't need him this time. I'm good on my own. So I'm running with Elena here on my my tramp stamp Rafika, along with my trusty M9. This is actually the game, I think this is the game before I got Marlowe's M9, and I freaked out like a little girl. So we're going to sit here and just keep shooting one another like a bunch of morons, and obviously realize that nothing is happening. So while the rest of the people are just like spraying endlessly, I'm like, you know, I'm just going to go explore a little bit. Let's explore, go back to the part of the train I've already been to, obviously. Oh, well, I'm going to go back. And look, some streamers. I see streamers. It's a party. And then I decided to join the party late, because good old AMG 27 pwned the pwn. The poon. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, so I'm going to jump down. Really don't know what I was thinking here. I guess I was like, you know, if I throw the grenade at a different angle, and it hits, and I just disappeared there. Well, at least on my screen it did. I'm not entirely sure if I did on the other one. I don't know how I killed these two guys. I know how I killed him. Like, the reflection of the bullets back there on my good old buddy Caustic, I don't know how that worked. This guy, on the other hand, just had it coming. He just, you know, it was the face, he just looked at me funny, and I was like, oh, okay, now you're going to treat me like he's good, dude, I'm just going to treat me. You know, I decided to put him in his place with a Connect 4. I loved that game. Actually, I didn't. I hated that game as a kid. Because my brothers would always cheat, and I would always get mad, and I would say something to my dad, and he was like, suck it up. And I'm like, okay. There's a nice little Hail Mary lob there from some dude at the end of the train who just got pwned. That was Gunhead again. You're going to see him later in the game. We're going to become good buddies. There's some reflecting bullets off the ceiling, which is, I like this green vibe they got going on here. It's very trainy, very subway-y. You know, let's just all be like Fallout 3 here for a second. Oh, look, there's another Hail Mary attempt coming up here soon. Well, I guess the guy was going to do it. I think it's coming. Well, they decided to jump. Good job, George. Would have missed the train. There's a Hail Mary. Good job. And I don't understand why it's like, oh, let's all hide behind air conditioning units, because those are going to stop a lot of bullets, especially on a train that looks like it's from 1932. So I want to drop down here, because this guy is apparently not paying attention, and there's a cool little chest back here that I wanted to explore, but I decided, I was like, you know what, man, I have better things to do, like shoot this guy in the face. And he just sat there, decided to jump off the train on a 360. You should give him a 10 for that, for quality. So it's pausing here, going to a black screen, so I'm going to commentate that. It's very black. And I don't understand what... Oh, wait, we're back. Alright, well, back with Elena again. Don't ask me why I use Elena. I don't know. It's just... I have this thing from Rainbow Six Vegas. I'm a big Rainbow fan. Not as in, like, the actual things, but the game. But I used to use female characters because I thought they reduced the hitboxes. It's probably complete BS or malarkey, or it's a crock, or whatever you like to say. So I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna look around to this guy and definitely ricochet bullets off the ground and shoot him. Oh, there, see, there's Neo. He got pwning the pwn, and there's Gunhead again, or Heed, Gunneed, Gunayad. I don't know. He has a confusing name. Then he put numbers at the end, and that's never a good recipe. So there's George trying to roll. Sorry, George, this is not gonna work out, bro. I taunt you, I just don't have time. You know, I got TPS reports to write up. And here's Caustic, my good buddy Caustic. Spring circles. I like to call him Elcor. If any of you play the Mass Effect franchise, you know what they are. I like to call him that because he sounds like one. Not really, but I think he does. So I want to run back up here again. I'm really digging this level. I like the whole, you know, let's have a throwback to kind of the, I don't know, it has like a King Arthur vibe kind of to it. You know, that or like, obviously there's a lot of people have a lot of associations with the Holy Grail to this game, but I'm digging it, you know, like, oh yeah, very funny, George, oh snap, I left the death scene up here, but I wanted to show you the artistic side of Elena. Her doing her best impersonation. That is a new word, impersonation. It's not impersonation, impersonation. You know, just tell your English professor that next time. I'm going to impersonate you. That sounds terrible, but so I'm going to run over here and definitely not snap this guy's neck because I never touch him. So I'm just going to, you know, I put him in the sleeper hold, you know, like Adam Sandler did to Rob Schneider and Big Daddy, and then tapped his balls. That's neither here or there. I like how I'm climbing up that wall sideways, jumping up here, and look, it's good old George again. RPG time, George. And I don't know how that guy survived that, first of all. So I'm going to throw a nade down there, which I'm pretty sure landed next to all three of them. Did absolutely nothing. And I got lucky for doing nothing. So I definitely got my Avenger kill on Subway Drake. And then this guy is just going to spray. And I went to go get for George, but he skedaddled. Exit, stage left even. And that guy, I think he was waiting in line to use the restroom. I didn't want to shoot him too much, because I'm sure he's been holding it for a while. So I wanted to run back over here. I'm like, you know, he might be done now. Maybe not. No, I'm just going to stick here for a little bit. Maybe somebody will pop back up. Never did. Digging the monkey bars in the middle, man. I miss monkey bars. Those were a blast. Except for the time I kicked a kid off, and I got in a lot of trouble for that. I don't know, I was watching too much Ninja Turtles. Thought I was a Ninja Turtle. You guys have a Ninja Turtle fan? I guess I was like one of the few people that like Donatello. I don't know, maybe I just like bow staffs? Does that make me like Napoleon Dynamite? Maybe? No? So this guy is trying out for the... well, I was going to say something really disrespectful there, but I decided not to. But he's trying out for something. Just not a good thing. So I'm going to run over here again to my favorite spot, and definitely whiff. Jump up sideways again. And I want to hold out for a little bit, and I definitely see an X. Depending on the situation, I thought there was somebody down there. And George wrecking havoc, you know, like usual. Oh, look at that double kill by George. Going big. Too bad he loses. Oh, yeah. I like how they put the random mounted machine gun in the middle of the mouth. I'm not going to get sniped in the mouth. So we're all going to camp out up here and have a little kumbaya session, which I only get one, which is really surprising. And probably because I ran out of ammo with somebody's picked up AK that had absolutely nothing on it. At least I don't remember it having anything on it. So I got shot in the hands there. That's a big no-no. Don't ever show your hands, because you'll definitely die. There's a very important artery in your left hand, as we all know. I don't know if that's entirely true, but I thought we were pretty good at just making stuff up. So we're going to run around here and shoot some people in the back. And we're playing the modern-day version of Merry-Go-Round, or Ring Around the Rosie. We are in, you know, well, we are in London, so I'm pretty sure that's where that song originated, because of the Black Death, or the Plague, or this guy who obviously loves to eat bullets for breakfast. He definitely did not have Wheaties today, otherwise he would have not needed that full dose of lead. So there's George again, camping in his favorite spot. Once again I try with another nade. Obviously I whiff. I want to pick up that 3 metal and boom, bust out the glowy green thing. And somehow, okay, I don't really understand how I killed my teammate in that situation, because my rocket came out first, unless my rocket connected with George's rocket at the exact same moment and made this like Michael Bay-esque explosion, which ended up killing my teammate. I'm not buying that. There's Elena again doing one of her famous death poses, as we all know. So I'm gonna run around here, run past some streamers. I'm not really a streamer kind of guy. There's George again. I'm gonna see if I can sneak up on good old George, and this was a bad idea because I definitely snuck up on 4 of them. And I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna run away. You know what? I'm gonna stop being a little girl. I'm gonna take it like a man. And I'm a female character. But anyway, so I definitely killed Caustic, but George, being the douchebag that he is, definitely picked up the kill on me. There's another great view of Elena's shoes. You can pick those up online if you really wanted them. Not that you would. But run around this whole little, you know, it kind of reminds me of that thing in Tomb Raider. Ode to another game that people always compare this to. Definitely going to point and laugh at George. Then get sniped in the face by Neo, who I have not seen all map. So he must be chilling back there, polishing his sniper rifle. You can take that as you wish. But Elena definitely doing her best death pose again. And hey, look, it's a guy with really bad color taste. Sorry, Subway, but green. It's like the old Oregon Ducks uniforms. Before all of you were born, there was an old Oregon Duck uniform that had the Donald Duck on it, and it was that blue and green. And now they want to, you know, they have every frickin' uniform under the sun. It's just like, well, the guy that owns Nike went to our school, so we can get whatever we want. Okay, spoiled children, we're just gonna replace USC with y'all. How about that? How about them apples? Apples are green, sometimes. So this game's over here. It was a good time. I really enjoyed doing this commentary with y'all, and hope to see you guys here again soon. And that was a very special roll. Two rolls, just for y'all. Oh, freeze. See you guys later.